Hey, that ain't Mike could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit.
What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy Rich, man. I got that boy Finito in the building, man. Pop your shit, dog.
Man, it's Finito coming live direct. You already know, coming out that south side, man.
Boom, 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 boom. So, man, talk about Number of Love, man. Are you, like, real romantic, or that's just like a brand, like a vibe?
I say I was, like, you know, middle school, you know what I'm saying? Made sure Valentine's Day, you know, if I had a girl all the time, I probably did, got her something, things like that. But it's more like numb to love, like, I done been hurt, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just numb to love, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too much a female or a person can do to, like, really hurt me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You probably, like, a family member probably kind of, but not even that. Like, I'm just numb to it, like, been through so much, just, like, numb to it.
So when did it get to that point when you were just numb to a lot of shit?
Probably, like, around 15. 15, my sister had died, so it was, like, crazy, you know what I'm saying? She had died from cancer, so I was like, you know, growing up, you really don't know about diseases and stuff like that. So when she died, I'm like, dang, like, she died. I see her, like, she was, like, on steroids. She got real big. I couldn't recognize her. So it was just took me, like, I was just numb. Like, when she passed, I couldn't cry. I couldn't even cry. Like, couldn't eat. I couldn't do nothing, like, for, like, a couple days. Like, it just had me off. Like, it just had me off. And ever since then, it was just, like, I kind of been numb. Like, even with, like, females that probably meant the best for me, but it just, I was just numb. Like, man, I ain't got time for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just been numb, you know, so just been numb ever since, like.
I feel that, man. That's some tough trauma. So how do you, like, deal with that trauma? You know what I'm saying? Losing a sister that you was raised with, you seen her on steroids, you seen the whole process, and then for her to pass, you know what I mean? You was 15 years old, like you said, you trying to understand it. So now, at the age you at now, like, what are some ways you kind of, like, you know, get through the hurt?
Music, like, live with no regrets, like, do everything I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared of the moment, like, even with music, like, it's a lot of time when I first started rapping, like, my bros were rapping, I wasn't really rapping, I was, like, just, like, getting girls and stuff, they were rapping. It was like, man, I don't know what to say, these niggas might say my junk lame, or, you know what I'm saying? It was just, like, it was just that per se, like, and I was like, man, I'm dumb, like, if somebody don't like it, it's like, it's not the end of the world, like, somebody can say your song trash, it ain't the end of the world, like, you know, get better. I'd rather somebody say my stuff suck than say, oh, you the best, because at least I got somewhere to improve on and know how to get better, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how it been.
So, being from the South Side, being from the A, how did you, like, you know, you got your own sound, you know what I mean? You don't sound like you from Atlanta. Like, when I first seen you, I'm like, damn, bro don't even sound like he from here. Like, you know what I mean? So, how did you develop your sound?
Well, I say because my people's from New York, so it's like, you go visit, you get that sound, like, you just, it rubs off on you. Mom on the phone, you know, just certain things. So it's like, my partners, like, all of them, they family from Atlanta, like, my family from up north. So it's like, I don't, like, sound exactly like how Atlanta people sound. And my style or the way I dress may be a mixture of both, but it's not, like you said, I don't sound like typical Atlanta rap, you know what I'm saying? So I think it has something to do with that.
So let's talk about that song Revenge, man. How did that come about?
Man, I just, like, got in, like, grind mode, like folks, like, you think you know me type, like, I'm finna turn up, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was in the studio, my producer June, he made the beat, he was cooking up, he made the beat, I was like, it's junk hard. So I was just like, I ain't never trust her, I get heck of dope. So I just started flowing in my head, just started saying something, so I just laid it down. And plus, like, the shoes I always wear, like, people be trying to troll me or get on me is revenge. So, you know what I'm saying, I just named it Revenge, like, you know what I'm saying, my style, my drip, whatever, you know what I'm saying, so I named it Revenge, you know.
Yeah, we finna go check out that, man. Revenge coming out. Wow.
Yeah, I ain't never trust a hoe, I get hella dough. I get hella dough, I ain't never trust a hoe. I get hella dough. I get hella dough, I ain't never trust a hoe. I get hella dough. I ain't never love her though. She'll wipe her nose. Leave that bitch alone, damn, leave that bitch alone. She can't get a thing, not know where to ring. Man, I love the bros, they get everything. Need a chopper for the ox, yeah. Need a rollie, two-tone, please. need a Mozzie. Fuck Lil High T. Got bags in. Who buying? Ain't shit free, nigga. Know we taxing. Now I ain't finna do your verse. Fuck cracking. Nigga get mad, huh? We started blasting.
Before we went into the video, you talk about people was trolling you. So are you talking about like people trolling you like back in school, high school, middle school? You talking about now?
Nah, I'm talking about now, like in high school and middle school. Like I always been like that guy. So
yeah.
like you said, like on Say Cheese and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was like Vans on my feet.
Yeah.
Shit ain't cheap. A lot of people was like, oh, you got on Vans.
Yeah.
But like if you don't know the style, you'll think these Vans, but
Yeah.
these ain't Vans.
Yeah.
Like you gotta stay in tune and be like a loyal fan to see like, oh yeah, he's dressing different. He not wearing the typical stuff that I think he's wearing.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by trolls. Like my Instagram comments, like you go to my last couple posts, you'll see them. They on there. But you also see the support though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the
I feel
support.
that. That's real. That's real. So when you get a big cosign like Say Cheese to you know what I'm saying, post your content on this page, like how do you take that momentum and just keep it and just keep pushing with it?
That's what I'm trying to do now. We got a couple videos we finna shoot and stuff like that. A lot of positive feedback. Like for example, when I was posting on Say Cheese, this rapper from Houston, Sauce Walker.
We're finna talk about Sauce.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
About Sauce.
We'll get to that later, but
Yeah.
basically, like, I just, like, a lot of times you want to respond to them, like, listen, like, y'all gotta listen to my catalog. Like, I go in, but they just see that because it was the one that was going. Dope video.
Yeah.
This guy named Coke shot it, like, dope video, you know what I'm saying? Shot it in the Southside College Park. So folks seeing, like, okay, yeah, he told what he talking about. Like, he about that, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about.
So what makes you different from all the other Southside artists?
That's hard. That's a good question. I'd probably say my sound. I'm more like rap how I talk instead of like trying to manipulate something or put too much effects on my voice or get into that auto tune bad. I'd rather just folks just hear my voice how it is, like just hear it how it is, like straight up. So you know when you hear me, it's him. A lot of rappers you might hear them like, dang, I don't know who that is. It's hard, but you can't recognize their voice. So somebody who I went to school with or pre-K with, they'll know it's me because like, oh yeah, that's how that boy Finito talk. I know that's him on that song. Yeah. So I'm probably different that way.
Cool. So let's get to my boy Sauce, you know what I'm saying? So what, like, I see he reached out to you, like, you know what I'm saying, let's work. So have y'all worked yet? Have y'all put something together or y'all still just trying to get a feel for each other?
I just went to the Yo today, so I'm going to send that to him. And what's the name? He got this project coming up with upcoming artists. He want me to be on that. He want me to come out to Houston, come fuck with him. So I was shocked.
That's lit, man.
I was shocked. Like I said, like, I'm not even from Houston, so I would be like, it's different, like, you know, Future or something, because I'm in the A, but for somebody from Houston hit me up, it was crazy. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like, of course, you know, he be on the blogs heavy, you know what I'm saying?
He lit, man. Sauce. I mean, I feel like, you know, Sauce make some good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the vibes, you know, for how you sound, how he sound.
Yeah.
You know, we all love these feaskers. You know, I love
Facts.
these women, you feel me? So that's going to be an anthem. So do you think, you know, Sauce could come up with, like, an anthem for, like, the players?
Oh yeah,
you know
for the strip clubs too. Definitely the
Yeah.
strip club. I guess a strip club anthem. You know what I'm saying? He come with that Houston. You know, and I come with that Atlanta. You know, we mix it together, and we're gonna shoot a video to it too. So that's the plan of me when I come and fly to Houston. We shoot a video to that thing. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Y'all be on the lookout for that.
That's gonna be lit, man. So let's talk about your cover art, man. You got the feaster sitting on you. And you got a real picture of that going on too, right?
Yeah.
So did you get like a lot of bad backlash from? So I know you get good backlash, but did you get a lot of bad backlash from some women about it?
I think I was, because at first I had the comments turned on.
Yeah.
Then a lot of like people from my past started commenting on it, so I turned my comments off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know the guys, they mess with, you know what I'm saying? Like, he turned up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's with the females, but then you got some females like, okay, he's embracing a female, it looks cool. Then like a lot of people that like don't know me, but just recently followed me on Instagram, they're like, he wilding, like, you know what I'm saying? He wilding, but the girl face is covered out, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, try to protect her identity and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's lit. Did she feel some type of way about that?
You know, the crazy thing is, no, I have a lot of pictures like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my bros know, like, I got a lot of pictures like that. If I want to, like, just go out and try to clout chase or go viral, I could just drop it. But I try to, like, pace myself with it. I don't try to go too crazy with it, you know.
Yeah.
Because my first time, I'm going to tell you this, y'all probably know, first time I posted it, it had got removed. It got blocked.
Yeah.
Like, somebody was spamming, like, inappropriate. So I had to put, like, the cat emoji to cover, you know, certain things. And then after that, I was good. So I'm trying to be careful. I don't want my Instagram getting deleted. So I'm trying to be careful, man. I'm trying to be careful.
I'm telling you. So I'm saying, like, is that hard for you? You know, certain girls see how you moving like that, do they really trust you? Do they really like, oh man, I don't know, bro might try to put me out like that? So how you kind of get away from that, maneuver around that?
Man, that is kind of hard. Like girls, like they're like definitely with Snapchat before they used to send me that little Snapchat. You know, you get to watch it 2 times and go and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, they probably a little airy, but all them pictures I take, the girls know. So it's not like a sneaky thing. Like they know, like, oh yeah, he's taking this, and you know, eventually if I was to post it, they okay with it. Like they don't trip. You know what I'm saying. So.
That's lit, man. That's
respect the women, you know what I'm saying? Respect the women, man.
Respect the freaks all the way, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So why do you do music, bro?
Man, honestly, I wanted to be. My first, like, you asked me, like, I was 6, what you want to do? Play basketball, man. Like, I ain't one of the people who be like, oh, I rap my whole life. Like, any of my bros tell, like, I probably really just started taking, like, serious. Like, I always wanted to be, like, basketball. Then once high school came, you ain't on the basketball team. You like, it's a long chance of you, like, you know, going to college. Then, like, oh, I'm about to join the team, go to college, join the team. So I say probably, like, around 11th, 12th grades, like, what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You go to school, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then I always had a mindset, like, I come from being Pope. You know, I come from Section 8. I ain't gonna cap you. Like, I come from Section 8. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't want that for the next generation of your kids. So it's like, what you gonna do? So I'm like, man, I'm gonna start rapping. Like, my bros was already rapping. And then, like, as I was coming up, we was performing at middle school, high school. So that's how folks started knowing me and stuff. Then after a while, like, I started, like, just rapping solo, you know.
I feel that. Because, you know, growing up on the South is tough, you know what I mean? I understand that. I'm from the South as well. I lived everywhere on the South. And being around, you know, the gang violence, the cliques, you know, well, back in the day, it was just cliques. It was squads.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hit Squad,
Hit Squad, all that. Two
that.
is still actually currently, that's like the longest squad. They really consistent. They still
step
in the right way.
Facts.
So being around that environment, you know what I'm saying? How did you build yourself to get a positive mindset to know, like, okay, man, I don't want to just be a product of my environment. I kind of want to be something better than this?
It's kind of hard because, like, even me and the bros, like, we had our little cliques and stuff. We were fighting at football, basketball games, you know what I'm saying? You know, you just, like, have your chest. I remember me going to parties, like, a group of dudes I don't like, man, I'm walking through the crowd, like, somebody say something, we fighting. It's just, like, after a while, you, like, it get old. After a while, it get old, like, man, what we fighting for, really? Like, we just fighting because you mugging me and now we beefing. Like, so after a while, I just, like, kind of try to ignore it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody bring that negative energy around me now, it's like, it's bad on their end. It's no point, you know what I'm saying? So it was hard though. I ain't gonna lie, it was hard. Like I said, we was fighting, doing everything, fighting at school, getting suspended. You know, they putting like your clique and gang activities and stuff, but they can't prove nothing. But you always together, so they label you as a clique. It's hard. Everyone's selfish.
It's really tough, man. It's really tough. But I feel like it makes you an animal.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It makes you animals because when you go out to different environments, like I was raised on the South, so when I went out to different environments, my mindset was a little bit different. You know what I mean? I was on go, but I also knew how to chill and just let everything play itself out. You know what I mean? So I understand that, man. So do you think the South is embracing your style as an artist? For real, like, really, like, getting up behind it?
Not yet. I think it's gonna take a while. Like I said, most of my support come from outside the state. So it's gonna take a while. Like, I'm gonna have to redo my groundwork, start performing at these schools again. You know what I'm saying? Start doing these big, like, you know, A3Cs and things like through these big Atlanta events again. But I got a lot of Atlanta fans, but it's not as much as need to be. So I just gotta keep dropping. Really.
Exactly, and stay consistent. What I learned about the city, bro. They don't really mess with you until somebody else start messing with you. Like, let's say you go out to Houston right now, tee up in Houston, pipe up in Houston. Now the city gonna wanna, oh yeah, he from the South, he from the city. No, that's our people. Nah, cause when nigga was here grinding, you don't really rock with it like that.
Exactly.
So that's how I be out here, man. So outside of Sauce Walka, who else was some other artists that reached out to you?
Of course, I did a song with Schoolie like a couple of years ago. He was a real genuine dude. Shot the video at his spot and stuff like that. He retweeted it, kept everything going. YFN Lucci, I had dropped a couple videos. He retweeted it. YSL Duke, who signed a Doug Duke, shout out Duke. He was supporting. So I had a few people who like support, who don't know me from the campaign, like give me a retweet, give me a like here, you know what I'm saying, tell me keep going and stuff like that. Had a few famous actors, y'all check my Instagram, who like my song No Love and stuff like that, and they'll put like, oh, this is hard, you need to drop this video. So I had my few co-signs, but I think I always went ghost. Like, all my videos is like a year gap, a 2-year gap. So now it's to the point, me and the bros like, bro, you gotta keep going. Definitely after the Say Cheese, like they jump did like 50-some thousand like in a day. You know what I'm saying? Sauce hit me up. It was like he telling me you hard and stuff like that. Come fly, come mess with me and stuff like that. Send me a song. So stuff like that motivate me. Like I'm already motivated, but that type of stuff like just turns me up like to the max for real.
So why are you not staying consistent? What is going on? Is it something like in your outside life that is just holding you back from being consistent on doing this rap shit?
Honestly, it is. Like it's really like I be telling bros like if we had like a full, like I don't try to complain, but like we had like a full back and like a good management, like we doing this all ourselves, like you know what I'm saying? We spending, we doing this promo, we going out, you know, getting hoodies and shirts made of the EP cover and stuff like that. So now it's to a point now people are kind of reaching out and letting me know like they supporting like off rip for free, you know what I'm saying? They let me know like, oh, I'm an A&R here and there. So now it's to a point where I just gotta keep staying consistent. So people reaching out now, they want to give a helping hand, but I think it was like really just strictly me not staying consistent and staying with it. So now I gotta stay consistent. So
do you think the loss of your sister is the reason why you couldn't be so consistent with the music, because you, like you said, you don't have no love for nothing? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it is what it is.
I think so, because sometimes it's like how and why am I still here type stuff. Like you start second guessing your life, like you know what I'm saying, why did she had this and why was she picked to go? You know what I'm saying? You start questioning God, to be honest. Like it's a lot of things. So a lot of times just like get in my little hole and don't want to talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It could be a sunny day outside, I'm acting like it's raining, like, oh, I ain't going outside today. You know what I'm saying? So I think that does have a lot to do with it.
Smooth. So what do you need to stay in your happy place? Like, will money do it? Because I don't think money will do it for you, bro. I think it's more of an internal thing, bro.
I think so. Like, I still haven't dealt with it fully. Like, you know, like really like sat down like, dang, she ain't never coming back. So I think it's gonna take time of like really just growing, becoming a young man, growing and realizing like, man, you gotta deal with that. Eventually you're gonna have to deal with that. That's if you wanna be successful. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep taking these spurts in the music industry and folks give you the feedback that you like and you just stopping.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I feel that, man. I really feel it, man. You know what I'm saying? I had lost loved ones. People that just viewing this have lost loved ones. So give them some type of advice to get over. Now, you can't get over someone that you lost, but give them some type of advice where they can ease the pain, so it won't be just so much of, you know, it just won't be that intense.
To ease the pain, it's hard. Like, I guess you could just like think about the good times, really.
Yeah.
Look at them pictures, them photo booths, you know what I'm saying, the albums, you know what I'm saying. Think about when y'all, last moment y'all shit together, you know what I'm saying. Luckily, I know some people have a problem with me and my sister. We was always on good terms, so it wasn't like, you know, she passed and I didn't get to say nothing. You know what I'm saying. Last time I seen her, I told her, you know, I love her, gave her a hug and stuff like that. So I say, think about the good times. Think about the good times and stay motivated. Find you something that you got a passion for. Stay at it. I don't care if you got a job, if you're in school, whatever your dream, goal is. It's not even a dream, your goal. Stay focused. Stay focused on it, you know what I'm saying? And then when you get to that point, you're like, okay, I did it for them. Because I'm doing my music for the bros, for me, for my family, but I'm doing it for her too, you know what I'm saying?
So how important is it for you to have your bros around? And how supportive are they?
Oh, they real support. Like, they post my stuff, comment on my stuff, like my stuff, retweet my stuff, produce my stuff, mix my stuff. Like, it's all in-house. So they real supportive, you know what I'm saying? They give me advice too. Like, I let them know if I don't like a song, they may like it, and then we try to discuss like, hey, should we still shoot a video? Should I drop it? Should I delete it? You know, stuff like that.
How many is it? I'm sorry for going. How many is it? Is y'all? How many is it? Is y'all?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Give me a number.
I guess you could say like probably like 8, 9.
Y'all hear that, right?
8, 9.
So the people that's watching this, if you got a circle of people and you doing something and they not supporting you, like his bros supporting them, you keep hearing in the interview say his bros, you gotta support each other, man. You gotta pull each other up. So how do you support your bros?
Oh, they do it. They my bro June, he produced, so we work together. He produced the whole EP, so I support him like that. Of course, we do music together. We support each other like that. Other bro KT, he rap, do music. You know what I'm saying? He models, support all his stuff, and cousin Lamar, he do everything. He rap, support all his stuff, post it on my page. Like, you know, I don't let the clout get to me. Like, a lot of people get a little clout. Like, man, I'm gonna keep it myself. Like, I don't got a problem posting the bros cover art. You know, they tape anything like that. I ain't got a problem doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm better than nobody, or you know, like, oh, I'm gonna keep all this to myself. Like, it's meant to share for them. You know what I'm saying? And for me. Like, I'm gonna share my fan base, whatever I got to share, my platform, my followers. It don't matter.
That's real. So what keeps you focused, and what is your biggest motivation?
Man, getting out that dirty, get out that south. Get out that south side, get out that dirty.
Now, man, what you telling, man?
I'm trying to get out, like, man. And a lot of them, I'm gonna tell folks this too. Like, it's a lot of folks I know, like, they stunting right now. And I ain't gonna say who, but they stunting. Like, they getting they scam money, like they stunting. They them foreigners, like, I'm staying down though, but they lit. I give it to them, like, they eating. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I'm waiting to get my own plate. You feel me? Like, but I'm gonna get it like off music though. But I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get my own plate. So that motivates me. Like, I see bros, like, you know what I'm saying? They be in them whips, them Beamers, Mercedes. Is like, man, I need me one. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. So that keeps me motivated too. Like, other people's success, it don't make me like envious or jealous. It's like, oh, I'm coming. Like, you're gonna see we gonna be riding together, past each other. I'm coming. Like, so yeah, that keep me motivated.
Yeah. So with seeing, you know, because I understand, man, you seeing people, you know, they do whatever they do to get paper.
Exactly.
How do you not buy into that so much so you won't risk your career? How do you just stay like, well, I know I'm gonna stay down with this because I know this is gonna work?
Cause I could be that one person. I do it one time and crash out. Like, I'm about to swipe all these cards. I might be living good for a week, mess around, crash out the next week, feds out my door. Like, oh, we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You could be that one person who crash out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I ain't finna crash out. Like, this music could feed my family for a while. Like, you know, with streaming and everything, views and everything, shows. It's like, I'd rather get the money in the long run than the quick money. You know what I'm saying? So that long money gonna last forever. That quick money is here and it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and plus it's not legit. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather get some legit. Feds get out my way type junk. Like, I ain't trying to deal with y'all. You know?
Yeah, that's good, John. Outside of rap, what else do you want to do?
Sure, man. I got these clothes coming out. Numb to Love, the hoodies, the jackets. So definitely want to get into designing. Like, you know how all them, like, ASAP Bari, you know, got the V-Long and stuff like that. Had to deal with Nike, so I want to get in all that, like, fashion, heavy. And then after that, I want to get into, like, owning houses, selling houses, buying land. So that's my plan. That's definitely my plan to, like, shoot, even, like, probably another year and a half, you know what I'm saying? Start investing, stock, you know what I'm saying? Like, I invested in stock one time, but I sold it. But stuff like that, like, I got a plan, put my people in a position where they don't have to, like, work. Like, they could, if they want to, they could work for me, or I could give them, loan them money to get their own businesses and stuff like that. So that's my plan, trying to spread the wealth, and even people I don't know, like, try to give them a chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the people now who just giving me like a support or reaching their hand, like, oh, you hard, like, I want to do that to the next people, the next guys coming out, wherever, South Side, Atlanta, wherever you from, like, you dope, I'm support, you know what I'm saying? So I want to try to get into stuff like that.
Do you feel like you can be the Chance the Rapper of the city?
It's crazy you said that. They wouldn't say no Say Cheese, but they wouldn't say that. They was call me Chance the Trapper. But man, I think so. Like, I think so. Like, my music ain't really like negative either. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I got some love songs. I got some songs like talk about stuff I've been through. You know, at school, outside of school, losses I know took. But I had no problem like taking a role like that. Yeah, like that'd be dope. Like, Chance is dope. Like, I mess with Chance. Like, Chance is dope.
That's lit. Shout out to Chance.
Yeah, shout out to Chance.
So, hey, how do you refrain from not putting a whole bunch of negativity in your music and still making good music that people like?
Cause I ain't really a negative person. Like, if I'm negative, it's gonna be more about my losses or probably like my love life and females but like when it comes to like dudes, I'm not really like fond. Like, a lot of my songs you can hear me is like me saying like it's like a protection. Like, it's a warning. Like, don't cross this line. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't cross this line, I'm not one who like typical one to be like, oh yeah, I'm finna start something or nothing like that. So that's why a lot of my music ain't really negative. Like, it's just like, you know, like, I got it. It's for protection. It ain't really for to come out, harm nobody and stuff like that. So I think that's how I keep it negativity out of my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's not. If I put too much negativity in my music, it'd be fake. Cause that ain't really me. Like, I ain't really the one saying like, oh yeah, I'm finna catch 100 bodies and like, nah, for what? Like, if I do that, it's for protection. I ain't finna just go out doing that for no reason. Yeah. So that's how it stays out, you know. And that way, I kind of keep it like a broader fan base too. Like, you know, parents don't really mind their kids looking at me like I say curses, but they don't mind because I ain't really talking like, you know, crazy stuff to the kids. You know what I'm saying? The youth like that.
Yeah. Some specials coming your way, man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
It's on the way, man. It's on the way, man. So, who are some artists from the city that you would like to work with?
Oh, everybody. Doug, Future, Baby, Gunna. Shoot, I'm trying to see who else. Like, everybody dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's, like, dope to me. Like, everybody. Rocco, like, everybody dope. Like, I grew up on that, like, you know, Scooter. Like, I grew up on that boy Guwap. Like, I grew up on that, like, folks know, like, I grew up on all that. The Rich Kids era, we definitely grew up there. I already worked with Schoolie, though, but, like, I would work with him again.
I think people need to, I'm sorry, bro, people need to really respect Schoolie for what he done for the city, man. Because I remember, how old are you?
Well, I just turned, last month, I just turned 25.
All right, well, I'm 23. You older than me. You feel me? Like, the Rich Kids, I remember the Rich Kids era. And, like, it was a real vibe, bro. Like, everybody wanted to be like Schoolie at one point in their life. You feel me? The tight clothes, the skinnies came from Schoolie. I will never forget what a nigga sound like, tight clothes. You feel me? So,
that's real.
People need to give him his respect. So, working with a legend like Schoolie, like, what kind of game and jewels does he drop to you? Has he dropped to you?
Sure, he was just like, really, he was just a genuine dude. He really, it wasn't so much jewels, it was just like, he was just telling me like, listen, like, you dope, woo woo. Like, it was multiple times like, he'd hit me and be like, oh, what you doing? Oh, come hang out with me type stuff. Like, it's like, damn, like, I just met, bro. Like, he was just like a genuine person, like, off muscle, like, gave me his personal number. And he let me know too. He gave me like, man, listen, don't be wild, don't be giving nobody my number. He like, bro, I mess with you, so I'm gonna give you my number type jump. So he was just a genuine person. Like, he was just like, I mean, if anything, it was more like seeing him record. Like, I mean, like, he record, like, and he wasn't like, no, like, you know how most people punch in, they gotta think. Like, he did that song, it was just like, he was just slicing a piece of cake. Like, it was quick. Like,
he was doing this for years, man.
Yeah, like, it was quick. Like, I'm looking at bro, like, man, I might need me like a little 15 to my song. Like, you just in there going in. So I think more or less, like, I seen him, like, he was comfortable in a booth. Then, of course, after a while, I became, like, more comfortable in the booth. Like, I could just say something on my head and be like, if I don't like it, I just, like, kind of hum it out. So I probably learned that from him, like, recording.
Cool, that's real. So, how often are you recording, and what type of tactics you use to elevate your music and your bars and your lyrics and your delivery?
Well, when I'm recording right now, I be really freestyling. The bro be telling me I need to write, so I'm probably gonna start writing more. The taxes on like freestyling or me writing lyrically, I'd probably say it really is just a vibe. Like, I could get deep, I could get conscious. Like, it really just depends on the vibe, the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, the environment I'm in at that moment. Like, say we in the studio and it's like a whole bunch of girls. Like, I'm probably not gonna get too conscious. I might just make something relating to the females at that time, or just say like I probably just had a bad day. I've been through something, probably got put off by a cop, you know, profiled. I'm finna speak on that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak on that. So I got a lot of that type of music coming, but I think it's more or less the probably mood of the studio session, probably.
Yeah, I can go with that. So how supportive is your mother when it comes to your music?
At first, she really wasn't like, she was like, man, you need to take your butt to school. Like, you don't need to be rapping. Yeah. And then she started telling me the possibility, the possibility you making. I'm like, man, the possibilities really depend how much work I put into it, you know what I'm saying? But now, like I said, she heard me like on the radio. That was like a year and a half ago. I was on Dirty Boys for my old song called Sweet Lit. And she was just like fanning out, her and my grandma, they were like fanning out, like, oh, you on the radio, you know what I'm saying? And then, I had partners hit me on the radio, like, bros hit me, you know what I'm saying? That was my second time being on the radio. But the second time was big because it was a solo song, the first song was the song Scooby or whatever. So it was my own solo song. So she was like fanning out and she was like, yeah, I see it, like, you know what I'm saying? And she had people hit her up like, yo, I want to work with your son, your son is dope, like he need to come mess with me. So I think now she more supportive. At first she wasn't supportive really, like she ain't she like, man, go to school, get a job, like how parents say, go to school, get a job, stop working, like get some legit money. But now she alright with it.
Cool. So I'm not sure getting your business, but have you been making money off your music so far? You been able to do shows and
Man, I get hit for shows, but if anything, if I ever made really money off of my music, it was from features. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
So let's talk about the EP you got coming out, man. How did you put that together, and what motivated that?
basically, it's called Numb.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, hold numb to life because I am numb. I feel numb. You know what I'm saying? My life just have been so numb. So I named it Numb. Basically came out, me and my producer June, we was in there working. He had some beats. So I did Revenge, which was the big hit single. Everybody going crazy on the blogs about it. Then I did No Love and this song called Paved, and we doing a video to that. So it basically came up like, we was like, man, we need to put music out. This is my first project being out like on platforms where I could get money off of it. All the beats and all the lyrics I wrote, he made the beat, so we all gonna get money off of it the legit way. So it came up, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. It took probably, it really didn't take long to make. It's a 3-track EP. I'm gonna drop it again probably like around August because it wasn't long enough for like my supporters. So it was quick. It was a good experience, and I came up with it. It's like how I feel from the heart.
I feel that, man. It's really important for you to stay on these people's neck, bro. I mean, I know life get tough, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But stay on these people's neck, bro. Because the more, like, you stay consistent, bro, this shit will be, next year, bro, it'll be up, bro. Like, you'll be in a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? With your
That's
career,
right.
man. So just stay consistent, bro. So what do you have coming out in the future besides the EP?
The future is gonna be Numb 2. I'm gonna do the like I said, I'm gonna do the paid video, which is off the EP. And after that, like I said, look out for that Sauce Walker feature and video. I'm gonna do that as well. And after that, I think I'm really finna just get back to my connection and start doing more features. A lot of people be tagging me like, I want you to work with this person, you'll sound good with this person. So I think I'm gonna start doing the features, getting heavy, because that's probably how I got majority of my fan base. At first, I was just doing features with the bros and folks who had like a name with them, but then I just kind of gravitated my own fan base that way.
Yeah, and it's important, man. Keep that same energy with Say Cheese, man, because I done seen him, you know, take some rappers' careers off, man. You know what I mean? So keep that same thing going, man. You feel me? And, you know, all I want to tell you is just stay consistent, bro, and go up, bro. You feel me? Because I feel like Lil Nas, shout out to Lil Nas, I feel like you could have you a pop, you have you one like that too.
Yeah, get
you know
it
what I'm
going.
saying? You give me that type of vibe.
And it's crazy you said it, because the guy who runs Say Cheese, like, he be watching my snaps, he be hitting me, and it's like, this is like probably my 4th post of mine he posted, but it's the one that's like hitting for real. So he was like, man, you keep staying, maybe we could talk, you know what I'm saying? That's why he keep telling me, like, you keep working, we could talk. So I'm definitely take that advice.
I'm telling you, man, because I feel like, you know how Lil Nas just blew up? I feel like you got that on your back, like that could happen for you, man. Now, appreciate it for, you know what I'm saying, coming to Rich and Faith and TV, man. We gonna keep fucking with you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Man,
Rich and Faith TV, y'all lock in.
You know, man, we always working, man. You know, get the best of the best to come on to the show, man. And, you know, we back to it, man. We out.